Hello everybody, and welcome back. This is your captain speaking. We are still playing the first Dark Souls game. I'm going to try to make it all the way through this one before I start on Dark Souls 2. I've already played Dark Souls 2, but before I do it for this channel, I can really only handle doing one Dark Souls game at a time for this kind of stuff, because they're hard. These games are hard. Let me take care of these dudes. I like the spear. I know I started talking about it for a second in the last episode. But I also like the spear because it uses less stamina than that hand axe, and it's pretty quick. Also, you may notice that the guys that are, quote, guarding, unquote, the merchant over there are wielding the same spear. They're just not as good with it. I say that, now I'm probably going to get killed. Come on. That move, while it does a whole lot of damage and kills those guys really, really fast, I would not recommend doing it on this guy, or guys like this. Their attack patterns are a little more unpredictable, so they're more likely to do some serious damage to you as a player. Or, not you as a person, but your character. You know what I mean. They're more likely to do a pretty significant amount of damage to your health. These guys too, they're kind of hard to predict. Honestly, I'm not sure how that hit my shield, because I don't think I was holding the left bumper when that happened. This was another place, I think, that I saw that item. Maybe? No. Never mind, I think I'm just confused. Okay, so when you get up to this roof, you can do one of two things. You can jump down over there and go back the way you came. Or, there's a little thing that I skipped earlier. There's a ledge that looks like you could maybe almost make the jump from that door. Who's walking around? Anyway, there's that door over there. It looks like you could maybe almost make this jump, but you can't. Trust me. I've tried. Lots and lots of times. But right here, you can get a crossbow and some standard bolts, which, at this point, I believe will make me medium roll. Whoa. There are a couple of different roll speeds in this game. You've got fast roll speed, you've got medium roll speed, and then heavy roll speed. Oh, wow. That's why you don't riposte those guys. Anyway, as I was saying, there are a couple of different roll speeds. Light roll, medium roll, and heavy roll. And right now I'm light rolling. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of drag. There are a whole lot of slowing down when I do my roll. That guy already come out? I can't remember. Yeah. Oh, sweet. We got a soft humanity. Soft humanities, you see the little ring up in the top left corner of the screen that has a 1 in it. That means I have one humanity that I can use to either reverse my hollowing or kindle a bonfire. Right now, my one option with that is to reverse hollowing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll tell you a little bit about what that does. Maybe we'll see some summon signs down here. Sometimes they have them. Most of the time they're not here. A lot of people have stopped really playing this game as much, at least on the 360. I think because everybody's moving on to Xbox One now. But if people were playing right now... Wow. Oh, geez. If people were playing right now, like this guy. Here we go. See, he's gone. But you'll see little white summon signs pop up, which means you can summon people. Or, which could also very likely happen at any given time, we could get invaded. And that's always just a treat. Let me tell you. I love it when people come and invade my game when I'm just trying to have a good time, you know? But basically what invaders do is they come walking up into your world and they try to kill you. And if they do, then you have to go find your stuff. You lose your reverse hollowing if you were a human when it happened. You have to go get all your stuff back. And it's just really annoying. There's an item after you get up to the first Bell of Awakening in the cathedral that allows you to report people who have invaded your world. And that's kind of a lame thing to do, but if we're being honest here, I've had to do it before. There was a guy on one of my strength characters. I don't even remember the dude's gamer tag. But he started invading me in Anor Londo when I was trying to fight Snorlax and Pikachu up there. And I lost all of my humanity. Like, I went through 15 or 16 humanity trying to get rid of this dude, and he just would not go away. And so finally I had to go warp. Well, I couldn't warp. I had to fight Ornstein and Smough up there, or Smaug, however you want to say it, Smaug. I've heard people say it a million different ways. But I had to go up there and fight them with Knight Solaire over and over and over again until I was finally able to kill them and then warp back to the Undead Parish, go and get the Book of Indictment and indict the dude. And I hope the Darkmoon Sentinels had something to say to him about that. But who knows? I never heard anything. That's what the Residence Cube's for, by the way. Opening this door. And there's another one that we'll get to before we fight Mr. Goatman and his couple of rabid dogs. But we will not see them just yet. We gotta, oh, jeez. Oh, you made a mistake there. I got fire too, man. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're doing this. Whoop! Oh, great! We have another friend. This has never happened this way before. This is really interesting. It's always fascinating to see how many ways this game can unfold. Alright. You up there with the fire, you gotta stop that. That's some nonsense that I cannot abide. Oh, you know what might make this easier? Is if I would stop being so lazy and equip a better shield that I got. You may have totally missed it because I was just yammering away over here. The tower right there in the center of the screen, not this big one with the steeple, but the one that you can see has a ledge on it, where the crossbow dude was. If you go into the door, if you go into the door right underneath where he's hiding out, there's a shield hanging out that is this one. It's a nice lightweight shield. It protects, blocks a decent amount of damage. I always use it for a good while. Ugh. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Of course. And I'm sure some of you are like, oh, you've only got 7 of those. Why are you, or 8 of those? Why are you wasting them? Well, because it'll be okay. I know how to fight this next guy. Speaking of which, let me get prepared for that. As you're coming through this area, you gotta be careful, because there's a pretty nasty boss coming up if you're not prepared. Also, there's a dude down here. I'm gonna get to where I can see him, but not to where he'll aggro. That guy. At this point in the game, I would highly discourage going to fight him. He is a mean son of a mother, and he will tear you into tiny little pieces and not even think twice about it. Ugh. God, that is so much fun. Alright, now this is where mistakes can be made. You started with the master key, or we did, I don't know if you did, but there's a door right here. And you walk through this first doorway, and your first instinct is, oh, I'm just gonna keep walking right on and go through here. But if you take a left and go down these stairs, it'll take you to an area that you wouldn't normally see for, let's see, what soul level are we now? 4? For maybe 20, 25, 30 more soul levels. There's a dude down there in a big, heavy suit of armor. It's like one of the best suits of armor in the game. And he will ruin you. He will do it. He does not care. So you want to kill this thing. It's very important to do that. That's a Titanite bug. I don't know if it's technically a bug, but it gives you some very useful stuff that we will use on our weapon later. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this quick. This boss is not terribly difficult. I mean, if you're prepared for him and you fought him a bunch of times, he's not terribly difficult. I struggled with this guy my first time up here. First thing you want to do, come up here and tell these guys to stop shooting at you. That's very important. And I will show you why. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay. So now, this stuff makes your weapon lightning. Gold pine resin, it's good. Alright, here it comes. So we turn around and immediately run away to this ladder. I really wish you could fast climb in this game, but they just was not a mechanic yet. So get up here, and you use your fancy little plunging attack that we learned. And you can roll between this guy's legs. I hope you like fighting this guy, because he's coming back later when we get to the Demon Ruins, and he's just gonna be a regular enemy. Sorry, that always scares me just a little bit. Alright, I think that's enough to stand down here and fight him legit style. Ow! Oh, maybe not. I might be about to die, guys. This is embarrassing. Let's try some fireballs. That's the kind of damage we want to see. Oh, wow. There we go. Oh, he's not dead. Great. There. Woohoo! You defeated. See, I thought that they were supposed to have patched this to get that out of here. But, you know, whatever. I am just about out of time for this episode, and I think this is a good place to stop for now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching hopefully you've seen the first 2 parts, but also the 3rd part of this Dark Souls series. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got a little ways to go before I get to the next bonfire, so we'll pick up right here next time. again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.